Welcome back everyone to another Let's Look At episode. This time we'll be looking at Skyward Collapse from an indie company called Arcen Games. Now this game is quite interesting. It's actually, let's just start a new game and I'll show you. You control two factions, but not directly. I'll explain that in a moment. So let's just, set everything as it is. Map time, 30 turns per round. How long the game lasts? I think this is for the ages, I'll explain that. You've got the red faction is Greek and blue faction is Norse. You can have them the same, or, it's just a bit of variety. Now, there's a lot of difficulty levels. You can have a sandbox where you just play around, tutorial, which is also nice, very detailed tutorial, although be prepared for lots of reading. Let's just do it on easy because I suck at this game. And woe frequency. See, Age of Man, Age of Monsters, and Age of Gods. There's different ages, and, game gets harder and harder. So, how about we try this on Insane? Let's see what happens, shall we? Score requirement, blah blah. And this is just a, as it is, purely cosmetic, it says. You select what background you like. Alright. So, what this game is about is basically a turn-based game. As I said, you control both of these factions. And you'll say, wait, you control both of them, so you're playing with yourself? Yeah, I know it sounds dirty, but that's how it is. Let me explain. Basically, this is the first turn for both of them, so everything is free. You place buildings for both of these factions, but you do not control any units. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff you can do and you can make. You are a god. And hold on, let me just set this a little lower. I do apologize. Alright, let's build some raw resources. As you can see, the first rule is that the world is, well, flat and flying high up in the sky for some reason. Or if this is the world, then I don't know where we're flying. But anyway, don't let that bother you. The people aren't bothered that live here. Let's place some wood. These are the resources that are shared throughout all the towns you will place. Because this town, let me build something. As you can see, this town can only get so big. It does not matter what else you will place, I believe. It will only get so big. So you will have to make some decisions. Do you want this to be, a jack of all trades? Do you want to be a purely military town which produces as many military units as possible or stuff like that? And then, because the resources are shared globally through all towns, and finished goods production buildings are not, you can just put everything into a pool and then produce at different towns. So, okay, enough talk. Let's make a pig pen, let's make some wheat, let's make some rock and some iron. Don't be too confused, too concerned with the placement. Doesn't actually matter that much because the computer decides to just attack whatever it likes sometimes. Right, bakery, butcher for the pigs, carpenter, smithy. Right, and then we end our turn because we're all out of our action points. End turn. Incoming in 4 inside job. Woe to strike the red faction. Somehow bandits have smuggled quite a bit of equipment into all of your towns. Specifically, the sort of equipment needed to make fearsome siege weapons and wreak a lot of havoc. Interesting. So yeah, you have woes. And then you do the same for this. It's turn-based, as I said. The same for the Norse faction. You can place the very same buildings, but, the units will be different and so on. But then you ask, MetalCanyon. So if you're controlling both factions, even if the AI is controlled, and, which, something I haven't said yet, your goal is, to have these factions fighting, but not destroy each other. If one faction destroys the other, you lose. That's the end of it. So you have to keep them alive. So you will say, what's the point then? Instead of building any military buildings, I can just build normal buildings and they will have no military and they won't be able to kill each other. That's true. However, woes are going to make you problems. And what's more, there will be bandit forts popping up all over the place. And those are very powerful, and they will be churning out units every turn. So if you don't have a military, you will die. So as you can see, it's a game of balance. You need to balance your stuff. Now, what else am I missing? I don't know. Bakery. Let's put it down. You're, you know, this is still the Age of Men. You have to balance things, both of the factions, so they don't kill each other, because you don't have control over the units. They get produced, and then they, you know, go out and fight. But you need military units, because you'll have to fight bandit towns, or forts. Now, because you're a god, you can do lots of stuff. You can, for example, place land, but, you know, you share the same action points as the faction you're controlling at the moment. You can also, for example, there's loads of buildings you can do here. You can also, you have god powers. For example, if somebody really needs more wheat, you can just place this somewhere, and then it'll say that they will get, every turn for a limited time, 4 of this resource will be granted to this faction, so that's good. You know, or half a horse will be granted to this faction each turn for 5 turns. You know, it's just getting half a horse. It's a bit of a weird thing, but okay. And then you have mythological units, which you can place down. This is different from each faction. You also have tokens, which are usually buffs. And unit pickups, so units can pick this up, and, you know, an amazing 100 times bonus to both health and attack power. So this is pretty crazy. So, for example, if one side is losing badly, and because you obviously don't want him to die, you will place this for a single unit, and he will kill like 10 others, you know, and stuff like that. Or you can just put down mythological units like the Minotaur, which will start killing stuff quite easily. You can also place down, where are they? Marsh? Marsh? Oh, I thought there were water tiles here as well, but apparently not. Well, yeah, you can place down tiles and create bottlenecks, you know, to protect a town or whatever. But anyway, let me show you how fighting is done. Let me... Oh, we don't have enough stone. So we have rocks here, but not a stonemason, so we need to make a stonemason. For the moment, this town will be sort of a jack of all trades, because as I said, these resources are shared, but, you know, we need... for the moment we need stuff to expand, and when you're ready to expand, you can build a town center, which needs 10 stone, and I'll show you that later, how that is done. Alright, we're out of action points. Let's end the turn. Now it's this side's turn, the Norse. Right, let's make some more rocks here as well, because rocks are usually in short supply, at least I found it to be. Oh, they also don't have a stonemason. Now, remember, you can make many resource buildings, but only 1 finished good buildings per town. So what this means, if you have a town which produces loads of rocks somewhere, and this town doesn't have any rock quarries, you can just place a stonemason here, and rocks will get pulled from the global inventory, which is quite nice. Alright, end the turn. And as you can see, the map is building itself all the time. You know. Alright, let's start doing some stuff. Let's make this one and a siege workshop, I guess, even though we'll need lots of stuff. Trojan horse, they need loads of bread. Do we have... You can also press control, and you will get the names of all the buildings until you get to know what they look like. So as you can see, the graphics are simple, but fairly nice to look at. There are no real animations as this game, which I think is kind of a shame. It's not really a game where you will want graphical fidelity, especially if you enjoy these types of games. But, you know, it would be just nice to have those little tiny details like smoke pouring out of these stacks, or, you know, some units actually having a few frames of animation, like throwing spears and such, but I'm nitpicking. Anyway. We've placed down 2 military buildings, but we'll need lots of bread, and we do have a bakery, right? Yeah, see, you cannot place more than one of this type or of tile per town. So if you're not sure, just try to put it down and the game will tell you. Let's have some more wheat here, and that's it. Now, these guys also. Let's have a barracks and let's have a siege. And we probably need more wheat as well. We do have a bakery, yes. Alright, so let's put down wheat. Okay, out of action points. Now, they've already produced a marauder, and these guys a Xiphos. Now, the way this works... Oh, combat is already over, so never mind. I'll show you that later. Now, let me see. Okay, I probably shouldn't really do this right now, but I'll show you anyway. So if you want to place a new town center, see, you can't place it down here. It needs to be apart from other town centers, from allied town centers, and away from enemy town centers. So you don't have a lot of options. You could put one down here, and the enemy probably wouldn't be able to put his new town centers anywhere else, but you'll probably get destroyed rather quickly here. So let's see, let's put it down here where there's a lot of expansion possible. And then let's see what we're low on resource. Remember, because this is shared between all towns. Let's place them so wood. You can hold shift and place many. See, I'm out of wood, so we'll have to just end the turn. We're out of action points anyway. Okay, these guys can also make a town center. See, we can't make... Oh, we can make it here. I didn't know that. Interesting. Okay. So anyway, it has to be connected, obviously, to existing land. It just can't float, you know, in the air. So let's place it, for example, here. Alright, and let's get these guys some wood as well. We're pretty even at the moment, but don't worry. It doesn't really... You know, where are you going? Oh, because of the woe. See, that was saying... That is a banded ballista now, and it's gonna wreak havoc. So these are the random events that are going to... Let me just pause this for a while. These are the random events that are going to affect you, as I said. It's, you know, it looked like both of these factions were pretty similar in resources and buildings and such, but it's not gonna stay similar for very long, because this guy is already coming to attack, this Norse Marauder, and these guys have to deal with this ballista, which is quite powerful in attacking buildings. So they're gonna be in trouble. Now, how the combat works, you don't control any units, you just watch. And you can change the speed of, you know, stuff going on here. You can just skip the entire of the playback, which is called, or you can just, you know, end it right away. Now, this is quite nice. The default setting is auto-follow, which means, you know, that it follows units automatically, which is kind of not cool for me. And it's beautiful that they have the choices of no follow or just jump to units so you see what's going on, and then you can move your camera yourself. I think that's brilliant. Also, another thing that's really well done is tooltips. For a game that's you know, complex like this, it is fairly complex, at least in the beginning. It's really nice that every single thing you put your mouse on, almost every single thing, gets you a nice tooltip. You know, it tells you a lot, and it's really nice. In the tutorial, it tells you a lot of how to play this game as well. Now, the only complaint I have here is that the fonts could be a little more readable. They're nice and all, but as you can see, when there's a lot of information on the screen, it's sometimes a bit difficult reading it all. For example, I don't know, I had a good example before, but I just don't have it now. Anyway, let's put this on twice and see. This guy was attacking the building. Now, there are these swords that appear that you can, you know, hover over. 250 damage to Greek Siege Workshop from Marauder. So, you know, it tells you everything you want to know. Alright, now this ballista is going to be a problem. Anyway, this is the Age of Man. When we get to the Age of Monsters, I believe half-gods, or I think they're just called gods, are gonna start appearing for each faction, and they could be trouble, so that's even more random factors in the game. Now, this guy is gonna have problems, but we can't put down any... Oh, we can put down this guy. Grants the first 5 non-bandit humans to claim it a 3 times attack bonus, as well as full immunity attack from bandits. It's not bad, but it's not what we need. Now, to put these down... you know, the faction obviously needs to revere you, and they do this with, you know, donating or sacrificing incense and stuff like that. So you need to make a potter, you need to make a jeweler, and so on and so forth. You know, it's a whole industry. But at the moment, we have bigger problems. Let's hover our mouse over the barracks, see. They've got pikes available, so another Egdromos will be coming out, and another Xiphos, hopefully. Let's see which one they turn out. And the current cooldown turns before next unit is 3, so we're in trouble. We're gonna make another barracks here to fend this off, hopefully. What are we low on? Well, actually, we could just start developing this town more. Now, to those of you who know what you're doing in this game, I probably seem like a complete idiot, but yeah, I've just gotten this game a few days ago. Okay, we're out of action points, so let's end the turn. Now, the music. Listen to the music. The music throughout the game is quite nice. It's very relaxing. It's not a, you know, oh my god, we need to do this, it's tense game. It can be tense, but the music is quite nice and relaxing. My only complaint is that sometimes it just doesn't fit. You know, you're a god, you have these Greeks and Norse, and I don't know, it's kind of an elevator music, this one. Some pieces are cool, and some are, you know, more fit for like an elevator or something, or a hotel manager game or something. But anyway, I am nitpicking, as always, you know that's my game. Nitpick, nitpick, nitpick. Anyway, what do we have? Well, these guys don't really need more barracks. They could start developing this town. Yeah, more wood, definitely. And butcher, Fletcher, smithy. Let's make some potters here. We'll do that. Okay. Okay, excellent. Now this guy is attacking... Let me slow this down. This guy is attacking the Trojan horse. I believe the Trojan horse... What did he attack? Ah, the ballista attacked the tile it was on, so never mind. See, it does quite a bit of damage. Now, the Trojan horse, I believe, does not attack at all. It just... able to pass any enemy buildings undetected. It is even able to destroy enemy towers in one blow. As soon as it reaches an enemy building, that building are immediately destroyed. Okay. Any units standing on that tile are unaffected. The Trojan horse prefers to attack the highest health enemy buildings it can find, so it will seek out towers first. So this is pretty much a building demolisher. Okay. Let's see. What are we low on? We've got a lot of pigs and such. Iron. We need more iron. I think we already have a smelter, right? Not enough reason. We don't. What do we need? We need more stone. We already have a stonemason, but it's going far too slow. Well, we'll just have to wait. I guess we'll actually... We can make this stonemason here and a carpenter, so we can make more stuff. Oh, that's it. Can't really do much. Wheat. Yeah, we could have a little more wheat. End the turn. So this is the nice thing about global inventory, you know. What do you guys need? Well, we could have some more sheep, really. And obviously iron. Where is it? Smelter. There we go. Can't do that, so let's put some rocks down. Right, let's see the battle. Still attacking the Trojan horse, which is not moving at the moment. I'm not sure why. It can go diagonal. Oh, the banded ballista. Oh, there we go. The banded ballista has this. Oh. Sorry, I'm gonna finish it now. The banded ballista has just destroyed one of our units. Or, well, Both sides are ours. And by the way, when these guys attack, it's not one-sided. They get damaged as well. As you can see, they got damaged when attacking, but they'll have to deal with this ballista as well. What's coming? The continent grows at an alarming rate. The effect gets stronger in later ages. Interesting. Okay. Right, so, red faction. We need more stuff. I think we need more barracks. But as you can see, I will be overcompensating. Let's put an archery down in a Fletcher. As you can see, I'm overcompensating here for this attack, which will mean the Norse will have an underpowered military if this is resolved, which it probably will be. So it's quite a nice, interesting balance game. You can also move with WASD and couple with, you know, mouse movement here. You can move faster, or you can just do this, you know, just because the game zooms in to where your mouse is. That's a really nice touch. I like that. So yeah, this is a relaxing game. Let's have some clay here. This is a nice, slow and relaxing game. So if you like turn-based games, you will probably like this game. However, you should not expect, as I said, this is a small indie developer team. And you should not expect crazy graphics and stuff like that. They actually even made AI War Fleet Command. I don't know if I mentioned that in the beginning. And yeah, graphical fidelity, it looks nice, but there's no real animations. You know, if you're waiting for these things to fight it out like crazy, you'll be disappointed. But if you like, you know, slow-paced, sort of thinking games, turn-based, then you may quite enjoy this game, especially because the oh, there we go, because the price at the moment on Steam, I believe, is just under €5, and that's just, you know, a bargain. It's really, really cheap. Now, this guy is still attacking that tile, so this horsey has stopped for some reason. Bang! Ow! It's also damaged this unit. Okay, finally got rid of that marauder. And that's the end. So we still need to destroy this bloody thing. We need ranch. We need a ranch or several off, because I usually find that they're very slow to produce horses. As you can see, they produce half a horse per turn. I don't know how they do it. They've got mutant horses, but yeah, it's very slow. Let's give these guys some horses as well. Horses, ranch. You will also see how the Trojan horse works here. It's probably going to destroy one of the ranches. Let's see. And another Trojan horse. As you can see, the Greeks are now, yeah, bang. See, the Greeks are now in power. Oh, we just destroyed one. Excellent. One more. Come on. Oh yeah, another thing. When a tile gets destroyed like this, you cannot build on it anymore. So sooner rather than later, except if you can actually smite it. Can we? No, you cannot smite a treasure site, because when a unit passes this, they get a boost, a random boost. So yeah, the more stuff that gets destroyed, the less space you have to build on. So, you know, again, it's a balancing act. You have to be careful about. Now you can place stuff anywhere, because, you know, obviously you're a god and you rock, you know, and you're awesome. So let's have a potter here and some clay. And what about here? What do we need? A sheep, blah 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 blah. Potters, yeah, ranch. Another ranch will do. And these guys, also some ranches. Like that, and perhaps another stonemason. We already got one here, and probably got, no, a stonemason here would be quite nice. Alright, now we'll have to reinforce the Norse. They have 2 ballistas, I mean, that's good, but... Okay, where's that going? I just missed it. Ah, the balista's still not dead. This guy's gonna finish it off. And the ballista cannot fight back, so this guy is unharmed. Now the Trojan horse is once again off to destroy something. In the next turn, I believe. Accelerated growth is incoming in the next turn. That's going to be quite interesting. Everything growing at an alarming rate. Right, let's see. Carpenter. No, we already have that. Smelter. Let's have some iron here. Oh, we're out of resources for that. Seer. Produces 2 incense per turn. So with that, we'll be able to have, you know, some of these things. Because you can see it needs incense and pottery, or incense and horses and stuff like that. So, end the turn. Can we do... Yes, we can a seer here as well. Moonstone. Mine. Let's do that. And we'll need more barracks, obviously. Bang. Woe is us for 5 turns accelerated growth. I don't know if that's really a woe, but oh well. I mean, it certainly opens up more spaces. Well, actually, the Greek are not doing badly. They're gonna destroy this town here if these guys don't do anything about it. Come on, Norsemen. Come on. Where are you going, man? Bang. Okay. So at the moment, it's fairly balanced, even though the Norse are losing some of the buildings there. As a god, you can also use your powers to, for example, repair a building. Like so. A weird sound effect choice for that, but yeah. Or we can build another town center, you know, just for the hell of it. Jeweler, let's put that down as well. 1 action point. You have 0 remaining already. Okay. Let's put down a jeweler. And let's put down potter, I guess. And a smelter. No, we already have smelter. Fletcher for some ranged units. I mean, we'll have to build the barracks. Oh, I should have built some barracks here. That was a bit stupid, but oh well. These guys are gonna duke it out, though. Oh, these guys are much more powerful, apparently. Or they were just luckier. Right. Oh. Let's have some moonstone mines, and then we've built a jeweler, right? No, we haven't yet. We'll build it now. There we go. We built moonstone mines, and now we have that. And these guys are already producing moonstone. And the jeweler will make it into... into jewelry, of course, but only on demand, I believe. And for sunstone, missing diamond mine. Oh, let's put the diamond mine down then. Yeah, we'll need to make some jewels. Well, it's another diamond mine then. Oh, yeah, and some barracks, because, you know, need to protect ourselves, even though this bloody Trojan horse is gonna take care of that. These things are quite good, though. I think ballista are more suited at attacking units rather than buildings. Let's see. Bang! Yeah. See, but you have absolutely no control over these units except with a command action. So as a god, you can place this down. Oh, can only be placed on enemy gods. Ah, I see. When you place that down, all the factions units, I believe, will be going for that point. But, you can only place it on... Interesting. Never mind. Right. Let's make... Missing diamond mines. Yeah, come on. Let's build these guys some diamond mines as well. Sunstone and a jeweler, we already... Well, okay, place another one. Why not? You know, just for the heck of it. 1 out of 0 available. Okay, so what are the jewelers doing? Nothing, because we don't have a jeweler yet, apparently. We already have potter. See, we need to expand, and the only places are here. Yeah, so... place it here. Gotta be careful. Let's place some barracks down here, why not? It's gonna make it interesting. Catapult. So as you can see, the more you play, the more chaotic the game becomes, and at the same time, the more options you have to either make it even more chaotic or, you know, make it, ouch, make it a little more tame with the use of creatures and such. It's quite an interesting combination, I have to say. Yeah, there's loads of stuff like that. Theater, Coliseum, statue, artist, brewery, inn. You cannot place this until your personal profile has reached level 3, and currently you are only level 1. You poor bastard. Anyway, let me place down some, maybe some of these. Yeah, I gotta wait for some more incense. Jeweler Seer. Let's have some more incense and then I'll tell you. I mean, I'll try to show you how it works. Can't build another of these, so I'll just end the turn. Okay, what's going on? Attacking that building. Yeah, the Greeks and the Norse don't like each other. Bang! Damn it! That was my expansion. So, you know, sometimes you get mad. Oh, damn, there we go. She picked up, or he picked up a bonus 3 times the attack. When you're playing strategy games like this, it's like, oh, damn bastards, they destroyed my stuff, they're gonna pay. But here, it's like, ah, damn, they destroyed it. I'll have to do something so they destroy less, but they don't destroy the other side completely. It's really an interesting concept, you know. And as I said, you get loads of options. As you can see, this is just the Age of Man. When the Age of Monsters arrive, you get gods, and I haven't even gotten to the Age of Gods yet. So I don't know what happens there. But you've got loads of buildings, loads of resource and industry and stuff, and you will be supporting an indie developer. I don't know if that means anything to you or not, but in any case, the game is available on Steam for just under €5. And you can also check out the links I'll put down here in the description. Alright, so this was Let's Look at Skyward Collapse. I've been MetalCanyon. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.